Hi everybody, I just wanted to pop on here for a few minutes. It's been one of those weeks and nothing really has turned out to plan, but I'm in the studio now just for a couple of hours, and I wanted to just share with you some of the panels that I've talked about on here before. But I wanted to share with you some things because I was feeling really uncomfortable about it, and I thought, oh, this isn't working at all. But then it's kind of sparked in with me some things that if I hadn't done what I've done, that has messed it up, I wouldn't be moving forward in the same way. So I just kind of wanted to share that with you really, because I think it's really interesting. So these panels at the back here will probably look really bitty and messy. And the reason they look bitty and messy is because I had some compositions that I think, were kind of working. And then what I did to them was I randomly, and in not such a great frame of mind, because of what's been going on here this week, I just stuck pieces of collage over them in quite weird ways. So I think you probably can see that. But the thing I wanted to talk about is that this is why I really love collage. And I've loved collage for a couple of years now, even though I've only really been painting for just over a year. Prior to that, I was starting to introduce collage and inks into my work before I started combining it with acrylic painting and doing it in a more abstract way. So the thing I really love about collage is it shakes things up. It does things that to the image that kind of make you think in a different way. And this is what these bits have already started to do for me. The reason I added them was that I wanted to develop some textural layers, and I wanted to start looking at the layers as part of the history of the image. And so I've got my own made papers, some old maps, some of my old text going into these pieces that you can see behind me. But the really interesting thing for me is that one of them I shared with a little group that I'm involved with, and everybody was saying, oh, it's done. And for me, it's nowhere near done. And it's not that I want it to look differently in terms of its composition and the main elements of the work, but I want a much more of a textural richness, and out of it, and I'll show you one example out of it, this one here, I really like the neutrally kind of muted tones of it prior to adding the collage, but what I'm really loving is this pink, and I really love to have quite a lot of muted colour and then some real nuggets of colour peeking through. And just by chance, the cover of this old map had pink, and that's what this is. And that has now made me think, oh, I really love that brightness with the desaturated and with the dark of the purple. And I really love the way the maps peek through and give some sort of narrative to it. So, and then another thing I'm really liking, I'm hoping you can see, that is some of my handwritten text that I've been practicing and working with using Documents ink, and I will probably do more of that. And this I really like because it's kind of completely thrown the whole sort of blocks of colour thing with this little, almost like a floral pattern type of thing on here. So what I wanted to say was that the collage approach has again, what I thought when I was doing it was I'm just messing these up now, has actually given me a real something to really work with. And I would never have come up with that had I not just randomly, fairly randomly at least, put some of these things onto the work. So that's all I wanted to say really. I'm going to press on with these now. I'm going to start layering more paint and maybe more collage as I go, and I'll keep sharing them. But I just wanted to pop on here to say this is where I'm at. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.